we're making vegan shepherd's pie. This casserole is made out of plant-based protein, Beyond Burger or Impossible Burger. Lots of delicious vegetables, a nice vegetable broth on the bottom, and on the top, my vegan, extra creamy, extra delicious mashed potatoes. So let's get cooking. Don't forget to watch all the way to the end though, so you don't miss my SIS, Simple as Smart tip for this casserole, as well as my neuroscience nutrition nugget about potatoes. Today we are making vegan shepherd pie. Well, let's start by making the mashed potatoes. I find that the best mashed potatoes are made with Yukon gold potatoes and russet potatoes. The combination of the sweetness of the gold potatoes and the dryness of the russet potatoes seem to be the perfect combination for creamy, fluffy mashed potatoes. Cook the potatoes in water, and once they're cooked, you want to drain them well. Cook them with a teaspoon of salt. They should be fork tender. Once they're drained, go ahead and mash them with a potato masher. I do not recommend using a hand mixer or a stand mixer, and I will tell you why in my Simple as Smart tip. For this week's SIS, Simple as Smart tip for my vegan shepherd's pie, instead of using a hand mixer or a stand mixer to, quote, mash your potatoes, instead use a potato ricer. The potato ricer gives a nice smooth potato, and use a stand mixer or sometimes even a hand mixer. You release extra starch from your potato. The result is a rubbery, gummy potato on your casserole or in your serving bowl. Once your potatoes are mashed, add a whole head of roasted garlic. Mash up the roasted garlic. Then add the 6 tablespoons of vegan butter and 3/4 of a cup of coconut milk or coconut cream. I like coconut cream. However, coconut milk works just as well and has a little less fat than the coconut cream. Mash that up until the potatoes are nice and smooth and creamy. And then you're going to go ahead and set that aside. The potatoes you want to let the potatoes cool while you make the rest of the casserole. Preheat your oven to 400 degrees, and in a large skillet, saute 1 medium diced yellow onion and 2 cloves of minced garlic in a little olive oil. Saute them until they're just translucent. Add your 12 ounces of plant-based beef. Could be Beyond Burger or Impossible Burger. Those are the two I like to use for this casserole. Break them up and saute until they're brown. Then add your seasonings, salt, Italian seasonings, your Worcestershire sauce. Stir it. It may stick a little bit on the bottom, but that's okay because you're going to get all of those nice crunchy browned pieces off of the bottom when you add your broth. Add your flour and a little tomato paste. Stir and cook for about a minute, just enough to kind of start cooking the flour and mixing it all together. Add your vegetable stock, and this is where all of the pieces come off of the bottom of the pan. Add your frozen peas, carrots, and corn. Stir that in. Let it cook and simmer for about 3 minutes. You just want it to be all hot. Go ahead and grease a 11 by 13 inch pan. Add your mixture to the pan and top it with potatoes. I like to smooth the potatoes out and create a few ridges in the top. Those ridges tend to get a little browned on the top and gives your your shepherd's pie a nice look. Bake it in that 400 degree oven for 25 to 40 minutes. I say 25 to 40 minutes because depending upon the size of the dish that you used, you just want it to be hot all the way through. Serve and enjoy a delicious, healthy, vegan, comforting casserole. For today's neuroscience nutrition nugget, we're going to talk about potatoes. The potato contains the potassium and vitamin B6 in the potato. Both help strengthen and maintain healthy brain cells as well as the nerve cells throughout the body. And the amino acids and fatty acids boost the function of the memory cells. I hope you enjoyed today's neuroscience nutrition nugget. Please click the like button and subscribe. For this complete recipe, as well as other recipes that are vegan, as well as non-vegan recipes, go to my website at growwithdrjoe.com. Thank you for watching.